EU bans British sausages from Friday after Brexit deal. EU rules mean there will be a ban on chilled British sausage exports after the Brexit transition period ends this week. The EU ruled chilled meat preparations, including minced red meat and poultry, cannot arrive from the UK after December 31st, when the transition period concludes. The ban also includes raw sausages, but it is believed it does not apply to frozen produce. A special agreement between the UK and the EU allows British sausage manufacturers to export their products to Northern Ireland. An official government statement on exports, last updated on December 28, announced the prohibition British raw sausages. It reads, EU rules mean you will not be able to export the following goods to the EU: chilled minced meat, red meat, chilled meat preparations, for example, raw sausages, minced meat, poultry and ratite or game bird mechanically separated meat, raw milk from TB herds, ungraded eggs, composite products containing dairy products made from unpasteurized milk, for example, a ready meal topped with unpasteurized cheese. The sector was hopeful of a potential agreement being reached allowing such exports to be permitted. Speaking to The Mirror, Nick Allen, chief executive of the British Meat Processors Association, explained the industry's stance on the issue. He said, "We had given up hope that they would get this particular issue resolved before January 1st. What we hope, and what one or two people have said to us, is that in the coming months we can negotiate an export health certificate so this stuff can go to the continent. We are hopeful it's not a ban forever and it will be solved." While the agreement to allow British sausage producers to export to Northern Ireland is temporary, both sides will aim to conclude permanent reciprocal arrangements. The provisional arrangements will give negotiators an initial period of 6 months to reach an agreement. A government spokeswoman also told the news outlet that the agreement was focused on free trade. He said, "We have agreed a deal based on friendly cooperation between sovereign equals, centered on free trade and inspired by our shared history and values. It takes the UK completely out of the EU's customs union and single market, which means businesses should continue their preparations for changes next year." Yesterday, the UK government signed an agreement which will allow British businesses to continue trading with Turkey on the same rules following Brexit. The deal will roll over the trading terms UK and Turkish businesses had while the UK was still part of the European Union. The government said both parties are committed to working towards a more ambitious free trade agreement.